Welcome back to a very special episode of Engine Block. We are at the Escari Race Resort in Spain, where I'm waiting for my chance to jump into that car for a hot lap around this circuit, courtesy of 7-time world champion Micheal Schumacher. Now at the moment, Mr. Schumacher is busy treating some very lucky contest winners to a hot lap around the circuit. I'm going to go chat to some of them to see what I can expect when it's finally my turn to hop into the car.
It was really exciting, and till now my head is like, I don't know where I am.
Truly speed with the 7-time World Championship Formula One with Micheal Schumacher. This is what you cannot imagine.
He is a very nice person. He talk and speak along the track with me.
To find out how Schumacher drives on a chicane, to actually experience it, it's been great.
It's very fast and just like been throwing away to the left, to the right, and then just kick off from the corner, and fantastic.
All the cornering speeds, the G-force, the braking, I mean that's something that I can take to my grave. It's so good.
This time, the money cannot buy it. It's my fantastic time.
My head was going here and there, and the brakes, oh my god, it was really, I didn't expect anything, but I knew that he would be driving quite fast, so it was good, very good.
Well, it all sounds really exciting. I can't wait for my turn. But before I put myself at the mercy of Micheal Schumacher and his driving skills, I decided to put him under the spotlight for a little grilling of my own. You started karting at a very early age. You won your first championship, if I'm not mistaken, when you were 6. You started when you were 4. Can you just talk us through how you began karting at such an early age?
Well, just driving around basically. My dad sort of took my old pedal go-kart and removed the pedals and put a motorbike engine on it, a 50cc, and was going on pedestrian ways. We understood very quickly it wasn't very safe for me or the pedestrians, so we tried to find the track, and there was a racetrack nearby that we worked out, and then I got my first kind of more decent go-kart and started to join the club championships.
Your first ever Formula One World Championship. What did that feel like?
I mean, it was a big achievement. I mean, being so young, it was tremendous. I mean, in '94, I still remember those winter tests in Silverstone. I've been driving the car, and I just was so astonished about the development we made from one year to the next. We knew we had still some issues that was difficult to overcome, but the car was just amazing. And it was good enough to win the championship, and that was fantastic. Even with all, I would put, how you call it, when you put sticks into your legs that you fall over.
Tripping over yourself?
Yeah. Not tripping over yourself, but some circumstance were making it very difficult for us to win that championship. And still, basically with 12 out of 16 races that I was able to race, or that were counted on me, we managed to win the championship, and that was good.
What was that environment at Ferrari like? Was there a lot of pressure, or was it just pure pleasure for you?
There was both. I mean, there were times of pressure, there were times of pleasure. In the end, it was much more pleasure, obviously, and much more satisfaction.
Now, 2002, on paper, sounds like your best championship. 11 wins, you finished the entire season on the podium. Would you say that was your best championship year?
I mean, we probably had the biggest advantage in terms of car speed compared to the others, but even in those critical races that were difficult occasionally, we managed to win them or finish them, as you say, on the podium. And it's one thing to may win or not win. It's another thing if you maximize your abilities, and that is something that takes the thrill out of me. As a teamwork, you only achieve this if you maximize whatever you got in your hands, and we've been very good at that.
During your career, you've had many adventurous duels on track. Who would you say are some of the, I guess, the drivers that stand out in your memory as perhaps a tough driver to beat on track?
The best competition I remember was with Mika Häkkinen, due to the fact that very often I thought I had him in my pocket, he's done, and then he managed to gain some laps and jobs that I think, how can he do that? And so it was tough fighting, very tough, very intense, very good, and even more important, very clean. on and off track, especially off track, no real animosities between each other. Just a clear fight, handshake after the race, everybody goes his direction, nobody complains or moans or does whatever, and just enjoys the real fight.
Now, you seem to produce some of your best drives when it rains. You've earned the nickname the Rain Master. What is it about the wet weather that you like?
Not much.
But you seem
I
to do
just
very
happen
well
to be
at
good,
it.
yeah, but it's not about that I like it a lot, no.
So what is the secret then? What is your secret to driving in the rain?
I mean, you must be very sensible, and you must have a good feeling to anticipate and judge things properly. But no, the rain was, to me, a very high risk factor of going off and make mistakes and all this that didn't favor it, but in the end was better than the other guys.